Imagine having a superpower that could instantly command respect, reveal hidden truths, and protect your mental energy, all without saying a single word. Cool, right? In the next few minutes, you'll discover why some of the most influential people in history mastered the art of silence, and how this overlooked skill might be the key to unlocking your next level of personal growth. Prepare yourself, because what you're about to discover will completely transform how you handle difficult conversations, emotional challenges, and daily interactions. Have you ever noticed how the most confident person in the room isn't always the loudest? There's a profound reason for this, and it goes deeper than you might think. Silence, when wielded correctly, becomes more than just the absence of speech. It transforms into a powerful tool for personal growth and emotional intelligence. Let me share a story that perfectly illustrates this. A few years ago, a highly successful CEO was asked about the secret to her negotiation skills. Her answer surprised everyone. She explained that in every major deal she closed, her most powerful move wasn't what she said, it was what she didn't say. She would present her terms and then sit in complete silence, even if it felt uncomfortable. This simple technique led to her closing deals worth millions, simply because she understood something most people don't: the power of strategic silence. Let's break down why silence might be your most underutilized strength. First, imagine silence as your personal energy shield. Every day, we are bombarded with provocations, criticism, and drama that drain our emotional batteries. Most people feel compelled to respond to every single trigger, exhausting themselves in the process. But here's what they don't realize: choosing silence in these moments isn't weakness, it's strategic strength. When you choose not to react, you're not just saving energy, you're actively protecting your peace. Think about it like a bank account. Every time you engage in unnecessary conversation or conflict, you're making a withdrawal from your emotional energy account. But when you choose silence, you're making a deposit. Over time, these deposits add up, leaving you with a surplus of energy for the things that truly matter in your life. Here's a practical tip you can start using today. Whenever you feel triggered or compelled to respond immediately, take a deliberate 5-second pause. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, will my response add value, or am I just reacting? This simple practice can save you from countless energy-draining interactions. Think about the last time someone tried to provoke you into an argument. Your immediate instinct was probably to defend yourself, all right? But consider this. What if your silence could speak volumes more than any words? This is where quiet confidence comes into play. It's like having an invisible force field that makes others' attempts to disturb your peace simply bounce off. Let me give you another powerful tool: observation. Next time you're in a heated situation, switch from participant to observer mode. Pretend you're a scientist studying human behavior. Notice the other person's body language, tone of voice, and choice of words. This mental shift alone can help you maintain silence while gaining valuable insights about the situation. But here's where it gets really interesting. Silence has a way of revealing truths that words often mask. When you're silent, you start noticing the subtle shifts in body language, the hidden meanings behind words, and the true intentions that people unconsciously reveal. It's like gaining access to a secret language that most people miss because they're too busy talking. Silence is like a clear lake. When the water is constantly disturbed, it's impossible to see what lies beneath. But when the water is still, everything becomes visible, from the smallest pebble to the deepest trenches. Your mind works the same way. In silence, you can see truths that are invisible in the chaos of constant conversation. Let's talk about something that might feel counterintuitive: using silence to build stronger relationships. In our hyper-connected world, we're often taught that constant communication is key. But here's the truth. Sometimes, the strongest connections are built in moments of shared silence. It's in these quiet spaces that real understanding and empathy have room to grow. Here's a challenge for you. In your next important conversation, practice the 70-30 rule. Listen 70% of the time and speak only 30%. But here's the key: make your silence active. Show you're engaged through your body language and occasional subtle nods. You'll be amazed at how much deeper your connections become. Consider this scenario. You're in a heated discussion, emotions are running high, and you feel the familiar urge to prove your point. But instead of jumping in with your defense, you choose silence. In that moment, something powerful happens. The other person's words hang in the air, and often they begin to reflect on what they've said. Your silence creates a space for truth to emerge naturally. This brings us to one of the most fascinating aspects of silence, its ability to reveal hidden truths. Think of silence like an X-ray machine for conversations. When you create moments of quiet, you start seeing below the surface of what people are saying to what they're really thinking and feeling. During meetings, Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, was famous for using long moments of silence after someone pitched an idea. He wouldn't say a word, just stare and wait. Many people would get so uncomfortable with his silence that they'd start pointing out flaws in their own ideas. Others would start promising things they couldn't deliver. But the best team members, they stayed calm and confident in the silence. Without saying anything, Jobs could quickly see who truly believed in their ideas and who was just talking big. One simple pause told him more about people than hours of conversation. Let's talk about something that stops many people from using silence: the fear of looking weak. Maybe you've thought, if I don't speak up right away, people will think I'm scared, or staying silent means letting others win. Here's what's interesting. Research shows that people who master the art of silence are actually seen as more confident and powerful, not less. Think about someone like Barack Obama. He's known for his thoughtful pauses before speaking. These pauses don't make him look weak, they make him look strong and in control. Just like getting stronger at the gym, you can build your silence strength. Start small. Try just 1 minute of complete silence each day. No phone, no TV, nothing. Just you and your thoughts. Then slowly work up to 5 minutes, then 10. Each day, you'll find it easier to stay quiet when you need to. Here's what's really cool about silence. It's like having a secret reset button for your mind. In our world of constant noise and chatter, silence gives you a chance to hear your own thoughts clearly. It's in these quiet moments that you often find your best ideas and solutions. Remember this, truly powerful people don't need to fill every moment with words. They're comfortable in silence because they know their worth isn't measured by how much they talk, but by the impact they make when they do speak. Tomorrow, when someone asks you a challenging question or tries to push your buttons, try something different. Instead of rushing to respond, take a moment of silence. What happens next might surprise you. If you'd like to get some additional tips on the power of not reacting, check out this video here.